What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the set, I'm gonna set the music. You guys already know the vibes. Today I'm doing a fill on my lovely client. I'm just taking off her old set. I'm not taking off the set, I'm sorry. I'm just taking off the old polish and design. She had a very super nude, super abstract, lots of silver kind of set. It was very cute. I love this. To take this off, I'm using my T4M 4x coarse bit. I know, that's pretty coarse. Normally I feel like this is what's used for soak off for beginner nail techs, but the pros, no. These coarse bits, I love them. So my beginners, if you are going to use a coarse bit for fills, just be very mindful. Be very mindful that it takes a lot of bulk off, so you don't want to go in too much, because if you take all that bulk off the acrylic, when you go to fill, you're just going to be rebuilding it, and that's not necessarily necessary, you know? So work harder, not smarter. But for my pros, this T4M 4x coarse titanium bit, get it. I love it so much. Did you guys hear me completely butcher that saying? I want to know if y'all caught it. Comment if you caught that. Quick disclaimer, this is not a sped up video. Normally I speed my videos up. I kept this one in real time. I want to know what you guys think. Dust her off, leave her with no dust. I'm going in with my mandrel bit using a fine sanding band to get rid of all of that natural shine on her nails. And I also use this to smooth out the entire nail. Because I do use that coarse bit, it can leave a little divot or a scratch or a dent in her nail. And so when I go in with my sanding band, I like to smooth that all over. That way when I go to lay my acrylic, everything's laying like butter, you know, smooth. You want it to be smooth. And we're doing this to all 10 fingers, of course. This is a little bit of a longer video because I normally speed my videos up. I didn't speed this one up. I decided to keep it in real time. I wanted to see what you guys think. So drop a comment what you think so far. Do you prefer sped up videos or do you like real time videos? I'm not using a lot of pressure either. You want your electric file to work for you. Keep in mind also, at this point I'm drilling on the natural nail plate. I don't put a lot of pressure at all. I am one of those nail techs that my clients' nail health comes first. I think it's dumb. I think it's really dumb to slap a nail on a unhealthy nail just to cover it. Well, we could do both. I can keep the integrity of your nail and have you having a bomb set on top. So yeah, my clients know their nail integrity comes first. You'll see me kind of looking at the nail from all directions, because if I see it, they see it. Don't ever think that, oh, they won't notice. They're gonna notice. It's on their hands the whole 3-4 weeks, however long they go. You guys, excuse if my hat cuts out any frames. They shouldn't be too bad, but there are a few. I wore a hat this day and didn't care that I was filming, clearly. A little fun fact for you guys on this video. This is my 3rd time recording the audio for this. The 3rd time. It's my own fault. I didn't hit save in between. I don't remember what happened the first time. Then something else happened. And then when I was having the best time, I had my flow going, my iPad died. So here we are again. This is the last time though. Knock on wood. And to shorten her nails just a little bit. She just wanted to shorten a little bit, kind of what grew out. So I'm just using that, and I am pre-shaping the nail while I shape it, just because it loses its shape. I like to go underneath because you know how natural nails grow downwards? You know, like as they grow, they just start to curve. I don't like that. So I clean that up. I like a straight nail. Dust her off of all the dust and debris. And do the same to the other 5. Before I go in to lay my acrylic, I do take some alcohol and a manicure brush and I clean her off and dehydrate her nail with this. I like to get all little dust, debris, dead cuticle, anything that's on her nail plate. This is my time to get it off. If I lay acrylic with anything on that nail plate, it's gonna lift. That's just the rule. If there's something on it, it's gonna lift. Now I'm going in with my Hall of Fame primer. It is Young Nails. Oh my gosh, I have a brain fart. Young Nails Protein Bond. Protein Bond. This is my ish, you guys. I have tried other primers early on, I feel like, in my nail journey. And I just kind of have stuck with Young Nails with Protein Bond ever since I kind of had them. So I'm going to stick with her. She is the best. Nail techs though, what do you guys use? Let me know. I'm always down to try new stuff, and I actually always want to try new stuff. I want to be well versed and educated on all the things, so I want to know why I do like something versus why I don't like something. So let me know what you like so I could try it. For my acrylic powder, I'm not using anything special. I'm using my local beauty supply powder. But for my monomer, back to Young Nails, that is something I have not switched over to. I'm lying. I did try other ones early on. But same thing, once I found their monomer, I've stuck with them. This is my ish. I like it. It's nice. It works with, what I like about it mostly, I think, is a pretty universal liquid. I have found some liquids don't do well with certain powders. This liquid I have found to do well with all the powders I've used. I'm trying to think if I have a powder that I didn't love with it. I did. There was one brand powder, but I don't think it was the monomer mix. I think it was that brand because it tended to marble on me with a lot of other monomers. So, yeah. Get you some of this. Also, you guys, all my basic essentials are in my Amazon storefront. You can find that on my link in my bio. Actually, I'm lying. I'm going to link that in the description, make it easier for you guys. I'm going to link all the basic products that I have links to in the description. That way you guys can get them and try it for yourself. And then you guys can, like, watch and nail with me, you know? That'd be cool. You guys can see me draining the back of my brush after I grab a bead. That is just because I don't want to say I work with a drier bead because I don't feel like that's true. I like my beads to be more of like a gel-like consistency. So I tend to dry out the back so that it can hurry up and polymerize. It could do the thing for me, you know? I need it to polymerize for me. That way it could be that gel-like consistency. Also, it's super cold in my room today, so you'll see me go back through a nail I already did and rebuild bulk on it. That's because it's cold, my monomer's moving. Also, I probably took off too much bulk with that bit. Like I said, y'all be careful with it. If I don't put that structure back on her nail, she will be back with at least one broken nail. And I don't like that. I don't like my nails. I don't like my clients breaking nails. I don't like my nails lifting. So I just make sure to get her right while she's in my chair. I have been really enjoying watching myself work because I notice silly things that I do, like, why am I patting the brush that many times? That's not necessary. I'm probably making my life harder. You'll see me place that bead right where her fill line is and then kind of push it into the cuticle line ever so slightly. I just want it to be flush. I don't want to flood her cuticle. If I do flood her cuticle though, quick and easy fix. You'll see me use the tip of my brush to kind of clean that off. I want to get it while it's wet. If it dries, I'm going to have to drill it. And although it's not impossible, it just makes my job harder. Once I got the acrylic laid on all 10 fingers, I'm going in with my 80s 80 zebra file. These are my favorites. These are also linked in the description. I love an 80s file. I don't like to have to use too much pressure. I feel like I can kind of just file without killing my hands. So that's why they're my go-to, especially when it comes to acrylic. Natural nail, I may go with something else, but acrylic, yeah, give me an 80s file. You actually probably won't ever see me use anything else. These are my favorite. I like to get her sidewalls first and then get underneath, try and fix that natural curve that tends to happen after a few fills. And filing off her sidewalls, I'm filing off that bulk while I'm here, just a little bit of the side bulk. I'm also filing off any acrylic that may be attached to her skin. That way, when I go through with my file, with my e-file, it's super easy, super smooth. You guys will see me kind of file, stop, look at all 5, file, I'll stop and look at all 5. This is to make sure that the fingers and the nails are going the same direction, or the direction they should be going in. I know that sounds like the same thing, but it's not. A finger could be going one way and that nail could be going another. Are you guys still here? Comment below if you're still here. Give me an emoji, a heart emoji. I'm a lover girl. So give me a heart emoji if you're still here. And let me know what you guys think of these non-sped up videos. Do we like this? Do we prefer the sped up option? Also, if you're still here and it's too slow for you now, there is a speed up option on YouTube. I believe it's on the right side. I believe on desktop it's towards the bottom of the screen, and on mobile it's on the right, upper right hand side. You can speed it up ×2, I think is the most. If you guys want to speed it up, that's an option. And I'm just pre-shaping here. I'm going to shave one more time later on, so I'm just getting rid of bulk so that my last shaping is very smooth, quick, and easy. My last step will just be refining and perfecting. Once I'm done with that, I'm taking my T4M 5-in-1 titanium bit. I said that all correct. I love this thing. I used to use carbide bits. They're great. I still have some carbide bits. I just have found that these titanium ones last a really, really long time. And I don't feel like they dull in acetone, because I have found with the carbide bits, I felt like over time they would dull really quickly in acetone. I don't have that problem with these. I really like these. I also like that it's tapered. It kind of creates the nail apex for me. I'll try to find a coupon for you guys, or a link or something on these bits, because I truly have not used anything different since coming across T4M. It was introduced to me by a former coworker. I'm obsessed. This bit I use to go around her entire cuticle area, seal that up really good. I want to make sure I don't get no lifts. And then I also smooth over the entire nail. I want to make sure everything is smooth. I don't want no dents. I don't want no divots. I kind of want to make sure everything is smooth before I even buff her, because the buffing is just perfecting and refining. If you guys are still here for this portion of the video, thank you so much for hanging in here and hanging out with me. Make sure you give me a like, drop an emoji, let me know you're here. Also, what do you guys do while you watch? Are you guys doing nails? Are you doing your makeup? What are you doing while you're watching or listening? Comment below. Let me know. I'm gonna shape one more time. This is just quick shaping. I'm just making sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. I don't really have to worry about too much bulk at this point. I'm just making sure all the edges are smooth, they're straight, the nails are going the right direction. I stop and I look at all 5, make sure everything looks cohesive, make sure everything is straight, no curves. It's a quick shaping. I don't take too long on this step. To buff really good. I want it to be so smooth it already looks like it has a top coat on it. That is because when I go to polish, every divot, every crack, anything is going to show through. I don't like that. I like smooth nails. So we're gonna make sure they're smooth. Buff the hell out of that nail, top and bottom. Pro tip, I used to do this really silly thing. It doesn't really apply to this shape because it's almond, but with square coffin nails, I used to do this really silly thing. Clients would say, oh, they're too sharp. And I would round out my edges or try to kind of round them out to where they were still points but not too sharp. That was stupid. I was messing up my crispiness. All I needed to do was buff underneath the nail really good. That gets rid of the sharpness. So don't be like me and ruin your crispiness. Just buff the bottom of that nail. And I did go in with alcohol and the manicure brush again, cleanse that all off. I don't want any chips on this polish, so I like everything to be super clean, super dehydrated, no oils. For our polish today, I am using the Beauty Pure, I believe this is Purple Haze. Let me double check that. Okay, yeah, V Beauty Pure Purple Haze, that's number 245. That's the lavender we're using. She's so pretty. I love her. I am a big fan of V Beauty Pure's polishes. I'm a big fan of a lot of their things, you will see, clearly. However, no joke, their polishes are very nice. A lot of their polishes could be single coat polishes. I'm going through and making this so thin. I like my gel polish very thin, very thin. It minimizes chipping, it minimizes bubbling, minimizes wrinkles, minimizes bubbles, minimizes all the bad things that we don't want. So if you see me thinning that out, that's why. I'm in with a chrome on top of this, so I don't want too thick of layers. A lot of times you'll see me go in with a second coat even though it's a single coat color. This is mostly because my clients, they don't gotta say it. I be feeling it. They be looking at me like, you ain't gonna do a second coat, cheap ass. I could feel it. I'm just gonna do the second coat even if it's thin. Let's just, but I may shy away from that because there's no sense in wasting product when it's not needed. So we'll see. This was also, this could have been, like I said, a single coat color, but because I went really thin, I went ahead and did that second coat. I don't want anything showing through. I saw something on the nail. That's why I polished that thumb 17 million times. There was lint or something on it. Once I've got all 10 polished and cured for 60 seconds, I'm going in with my chrome friendly top coat. I am using Melody Susie right now. Let me double check that. Yes, I'm using Melody Susie Chrome Friendly Top Coat is what it's called. I also have this linked in my bio, in my Amazon storefront, but also linked in the description for you guys. So this could be left alone as just a top coat. It doesn't leave a sticky residue, which is surprising. A lot of people think that chrome needs to go on sticky base. It does not. Watch how beautiful this chrome's out. Once I've got this on all 10 nails, I cure her for 60 seconds before I put the chrome powder on top. Something with chrome powder, pro tip, double check your sidewalls, double check your cuticle, all the edges. Make sure you have the chrome top coat on there. Because as soon as I go to put my chrome on top, all those spots that didn't get even a speck, a molecule, an atom of chrome top coat, the chrome won't stick to it, and it's going to be very obvious. And then if I try to layer it on top, it's just going to be a disaster. So double check everything. That's why you see me checking the sides, passing another brush stroke. I want to make sure we are all ready for the chrome. Once we're done baking for a total of 60 seconds, I am going in with my Raya Glazed Donut Chrome Powder. I love this stuff. I've used a couple of different chrome powders, but for the glazed donut look, that white chrome that everybody loves on top of pretty much any color, Raya's got it down. This thing is pretty. The video's not even doing it justice now that I'm watching it. It's gorgeous. I highly recommend. I will also have that linked in the bio. I'm sorry, the description. I'm using a eyeshadow applicator. I have found these to be really good. I know some people use the silicone applicators. Those are good too. I don't know. I just think I get a better look with the eyeshadow applicator. I kind of want to do a side by side because now I wonder why I prefer them. I like that I can just toss them away, like toss them out after so many uses. But I'm going to do a side by side. Maybe that's all in my head. Once the chrome powder is all on there, I kind of dust her off, and then I will go in with my favorite top coat. Right now that is Koopa Gloss Top Coat. She's my favorite. Nail techs, what are we using? What do you guys like? I like to try different top coats, different everything, but top coats is something I really like to play with. I want my clients to come back after a freaking month with glossy nails. So let me know what you guys like. If you're still here, leave me another heart in the comments. Cause y'all, this is a long video. Also with chrome, the sidewalls, the edges, top coat that. Top coat it anyway, but definitely top coat it with chrome. I do not want any chips anyway, but I definitely don't want my chrome chipping. That's embarrassing. Once she is out of the lamp, I take my file again and I'm just fixing anything I see. I'm going underneath the nail. I'm not filing the side of her nail. I do not want any of that polish or chrome to come off. Ever so slightly, with the strength of a pigeon. I hope pigeons are very strong. Very lightly. File. Make sure everything stays crispy. That's how I like my shapes. Nice and crispy. Roll her up and she's good to go. See y'all next time.